All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about the seduction lie. The source we're looking at today basically argues that everything, and I mean everything, you've been told about attraction is probably wrong. So get ready for a complete paradigm shift.
Look, it's a pretty bold claim, right? But it cuts straight to the point. According to this source, all that frustration most men feel, it's not because you lack looks or skills. Nope, it comes from having a totally distorted vision of what seduction even is. So let's start by just tearing down the biggest lies.
And the first one, man, this is the most damaging myth we have to crush. It's the idea that seduction is just some clever form of manipulation. So let's just tackle this head on, okay? So many people believe this, that it's all about using tricks, using lines to kind of control an outcome. But according to our source material, that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, it's the exact opposite.
This slide just lays it out perfectly. Look at the left side, manipulation. It comes from a place of weakness, neediness, insecurity. Its goal is to control. Now look at the right, authentic seduction. This is born from strength, from abundance, from a genuine desire for connection. Its goal is to attract, not control.
So here's the crucial point. One is an act of force, the other is an act of gravity. Think about it. Pushing is effortful, right? It's needy. It's you trying to force a reaction. But inviting someone into your world, into your fun, that's effortless, that's magnetic. And that is the fundamental difference in power.
Okay, so if seduction isn't about manipulation, then what is it about? Well, this brings us to the second key idea, the real actual currency of attraction. This is the second huge lie that keeps so many guys stuck. It's this belief that you need something external, a perfect face, a fat wallet, to be attractive. And you know what? Our source material is crystal clear. The real world proves this wrong every single day.
And this right here is the core truth. It's not about what you have, it's about who you are. Your presence, your energy, the way you just exist in a room, that is the real currency. It's all internal, not external.
So where does this magnetic presence come from? Well, the source calls it your inner game. Think of it like your internal operating system. It's how secure you are with yourself, how authentic you can be, and the mindset you bring to the table. And why is that so damn attractive? Because a strong inner game screams value and stability. It makes other people feel safe and drawn to that certainty.
Now, I know this might all sound a little abstract, so let's look at a real-world field story from the source that just nails this point home.
All right, so meet the skinny guy. On paper, by all conventional standards, this guy had nothing going for him. Not a model, no money to flash around, didn't even dress well. Honestly, he's the kind of person who should have just been invisible at a party. But he had two powerful invisible weapons, genuine confidence and a real commitment to just having fun. These weren't things he owned, they were things he was. This was his inner game on full display for everyone to see.
And this is the absolute key. While all these other guys were trapped in their heads, nervously calculating the perfect thing to say, what was he doing? He was just there. Authentic, relaxed, totally secure in his own skin. He wasn't running a script. He was just enjoying the moment and inviting other people to join him. And that is what made him so attractive.
So, okay, the power is in your inner game, we get it, but how do you actually start to build it? Well, the source provides a very clear, very powerful first move.
It lays out this simple three-step action drill. Step 1, you have to identify the false ideas, the lies you're telling yourself. Step 2, you actively replace each one of those myths with a powerful truth. And step 3, you practice this new mindset. Today, it's about consciously rewriting your own internal programming.
So here's exactly what that looks like in practice. You take a thought like, I have to have money, and you consciously reframe it to, my confidence, my presence, that's my real tool. You get rid of, I need some clever canned line, and you replace it with, authenticity is way more attractive than any trick. You are literally rewriting the code inside your own head.
And it all boils down to this one phrase. It perfectly summarizes the entire mindset shift you need to make. Stop trying so hard to get a reaction. Stop pushing for some outcome. Instead, just focus on your own state, your own confidence, your own fun, and simply invite others into it. The energy shift from that is, well, it's everything.
Remember, crushing these myths is the absolute essential first step to building a solid internal frame. As the source makes it so clear, mastering your inner game is the key to all of it. So, Stop trying and start inviting. The real question isn't whether this works, it's whether you're ready to do the work.